Hey, Dorota.
How are you?
I'm fine. How are you? I haven't seen you for a while. I got worried. What happened
No
to
worries.
you?
I've been traveling to visit some friends in Singapore and I've been working a bit remotely from there.
Oh, fantastic. Oh, I'm relieved. That's good news. But it means you want your weekly shopping bag.
Oh, yes, definitely.
Yeah?
Yeah.
The usual stuff, and super. And we will deliver it to your home tonight. A nice welcome.
Oh, wow.
gift.
I forgot
Make
how
it easy.
pleasant it is to make shopping with you.
And we've got your special chocolate on offer, 3 for 1.
Ah, that's...
How many do you want?
I can't resist. I'm gonna go with 6.
I knew it. Okay, we'll add it. And finally, I tried this amazing sun cream. And I know you will love it, so I'll give it to you just as a trial.
Thank you.
The delivery comes tonight.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
really good to see you. I'm so relieved that you are well.
Are you still open?
Oh, hi, Radek.
Hi.
I was just about to close, but for you, of course, we will always be open.
I'm coming back from the band rehearsal, so that's why I have a microphone. I won't sing today, but
Fantastic. Good to see you.
thanks.
I need to. So, we were just here in this corner store, which is actually in the area close to Geneva, about a half an hour's drive from Ayata in the Jura Mountains. And now I think we have to come to our other job at Branchspace. And what I would like to know is, and to look at, how can we translate this kind of perfect retail experience, really human, very personal, how can we translate this into the digital travel experience? And particularly given all of this complexity that the airlines have, that airline technology, underlying technology creates, do we have to wait until offer order? And there has just been some discussions about this, and the discussion before will be live in 5 years' time. Dave, what is your take on this?
Yeah, so look, I think evolving to a modern offer and order management ecosystem is a very, very important initiative, and will certainly help airlines do digital retailing a lot more effectively and a lot more cost effectively as well. Whether it's another 5 years or 10 years, I guess remains to be seen. But look, myself and at Branchspace, we certainly don't feel it's necessary to be waiting this long and waiting for all of this technology to be in place to do retailing well. And I think it's OMS, not a silver bullet, no particular technology is. What we wanted to try and demonstrate with this little skit over here is just this idea that good retailing has a lot of different elements, being able to make customers feel really welcome, at a storefront, being able to lead them down a path or a journey where they feel like they're getting towards what they want. Ideally, at least for some types of customers, being able to be treated as though you're an individual, a person. So these are really important characteristics and very, very possible with good technology enablers. Things like being able to design interfaces where the usability, the scenarios are very, very meticulously thought through. Being able to allow airlines to bring their brands through each storefront and do that in a very contextual way. And the personalization aspect, so not just being able to personalize in terms of very, very fine-grained or complicated pricing or very, very complex bundles of products, but being able to present products, relevant products, in a really engaging way to consumers in a storefront. So these technology enablers are very much the things we think about at Branchspace and build into our technology platform, AAA.
And basically the message is all of this and more is already possible today, regardless of what is underlying technology.
Absolutely.
Dorota, can you give us some concrete examples of what this can look like?
Sure. Take a look at those screenshots from AAA apps and you'll notice how we go beyond the ordinary to really ensure the individual journey. Like this Lisbon example that is like a smile in the direction of the customer. Our personalization really makes every interaction that we make in the apps to feel like they are one-to-one conversation, like the one that we just had in our corner shop. I like to think that in AAA we don't just offer a service, we offer a relationship. From recommendations that they resonate with interests to the art of push notifications being sent in a really right way. Because it really is about understanding and then really delivering what traveler really needs. And in order for it to happen, we have to have the customer, the passenger, at the very heart of our approach. And the personalization is the cornerstone of that vision.
And how do we ensure that the teams in the airlines can really act in that way?
We empower the teams with Control Hub, which is our admin tool that allows them to manage all the touch points in real time and with experiments.
So they can adjust, they can look at different scenarios, continuously increase conversion, return on investment, look at the impact on revenues.
Yeah.
Great. If I now think about how to get to all of this, I guess there are completely different approaches for airlines dependent on their environment, on their business goals. And Radek, you accompany our customers basically from the start of the initial contacts throughout the implementation and then into the real business, achieving their business goals. So can you give some concrete examples about the different journeys that our customers have decided to choose?
Yeah, I think that all of our customers can feel that they are individuals with their personal needs that they need to be fulfilled. I mean, we as Branchspace, we have a very, I would say, kind of wide spectrum of services that we offer. So we don't have a, let's say, one pattern in approach to the customer. So for example, some customers just trying to get us known, I would say, build this trust and transparency between us and the customers is very important. And they starting, I would say, with something small, like for example, we done several, say, digital reviews, so confirming and finding the different issues with the customer experience during the entire digital presence of the airline. And we can see that our deliverables are getting very important for those airlines. I could say hi to TAP Portugal, that we have a very great testimonials regarding our review we delivered, that they treated us as a Bible, I would say, to get the improvement of the customer experience.
Is there anybody here? Can you confirm this? Is there anybody here from TAP? Talk to them afterwards to ensure they do confirm this. And this is a quotation actually from the head of digital.
And actually some of them are just selecting as a particular one, like GN that we work with mostly, I would say, the improvement of the user experience and optimization. The same situation is with our product AAA. And we're talking about the AAA, we are having the situation that some airlines, like Air Mauritius, they're starting with us with a small, let's say, module that we produce for them, and some of them they're taking the whole suite. So, like Oman Air or Air Malta. So each customer is different, and we have an individual approach to that. So because the variety of the services is also quite wide.
And to make this alive, what it means for the delivery, Dave, can you give us some delivery stories as well? How to make it happen?
Look, I'd love to share war stories, but won't go into particular customer delivery details, obviously. But I do find it, even after having been in this space for many years, building the kind of technology we do takes time and thought. There are a lot of challenges in being able to create really engaging customer experiences, deal with all the constraints of the underlying ecosystem, legacy PSSs, etc. All the quirks of more modern offer and order management systems. But the types of deliveries we do involve a lot of different things at different times throughout the project, and a lot of different focus areas. And at one point in time, we might be spending a huge amount of effort just focusing on response time. So how do we make sure that maybe within the app or part of our web experience, we have a really, really fast, smooth transition? We're dealing with awkward APIs underneath the hood to do that. At a different part of the project, we might be very, very focused on, okay, well, how do we think about a very specific customer interaction where it just works differently through a mobile device versus a web device, maybe something related to a check-in flow. Or at other times, just thinking through difficult UX problems, like how do we deal with selling, displaying, offering a huge catalog of products throughout different parts of the flow. So it requires quite a blend of UX thinking, technical thinking, understanding of APIs underneath the hood, and having a team and having a partner airline that can really work together well to bring that all together.
I remember your story doing an implementation during COVID, so completely virtual with Air Malta, and obviously now deliveries with also a lot of personal interaction, which also helps to make it alive.
Exactly.
Yeah. What would be the one thing that we can, each of us, give as a recommendation on the retail journey to the audience here? Dorota, do you want to start?
Yeah, sure. So my top recommendation for the airlines definitely would be to prioritize passengers' journey through exceptional mobile experience. So seamless, user-friendly, putting the vital information in an effortless way. Those are for me the crown jewels of success that elevates customer satisfactions and loyalty.
Super. Radek?
I would say to the airlines, don't be afraid of agile, as sometimes this project are very, very different, and you never know at the beginning, I would say, what's going to face at the later stage. So I know that airlines are really tied to different, I would say, deadlines, but sometimes I would say if you allow, I would say, this kind of approach, this probably will be, I would say, more beneficial for the project, as we can probably better resolve the things that we're working on, and actually finding the right, let's say, journey for the entire project, from the beginning, from the discovery till the launch, and at the end, the further improvement and of the product that you introduce to the customers.
And would you say it helps with actually including some tangible proof points during their delivery already, from proof of concept to internal releases, to also get those different approaches together and get reasons to believe for everyone?
Absolutely. I mean, we try to do that with our deliveries, so put something out there as quickly as we can. It is always eye-opening in terms of the things that you learn from your customer, the things you thought you knew are wrong. It's a very, very critical part of our process.
Mm-hmm. And that's something which you would describe as a best practice to actually incorporate this, to take away? Perfect. I would maybe just add this element of flexibility on the one hand, to always think about also already from the airline perspective, and obviously that's something which we do all the time, like moving forward, the business needs flexibility, and so thinking about how to get a setup which allows this flexibility, which means dynamic retailing now and in the future adapting to customer needs and working together on this with a partner. And as Radek kind of suggested, the journey doesn't finish. It is a journey which is over time and means continuous improvement together and living and adapting to the future requirements, which change every single day. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for joining us, and we look forward to continuing discussions in the coming days. Thank you.